So one of my peeps mentioned that the Watts house sold. And my first thoughts before I even looked into it was, first of all, the Watts house to me looks like one of those houses when they're building a new, what do you call that? Like a new neighborhood of houses. They have one house set up as like the show house. Their house never reminded me of a home. It always reminded me of a show house for a new development. I always personally got the vibe that it was a set for Shanann to do her Thrive or the reality true crime show. That's what I always thought. And especially because they had so many people moving in and out and talking about having different roommates with different MLMers. It just seems like they're all actors being called in for their different crises shows. Comment below what you think about that. And my second thought was, oh, what do you mean they're moving new YouTubers in there to do paranormal investigations? Oh my God, don't tell me they're going to come out with a series. They done own half the neighborhood by now. I mean, neighbor Nate's already got the surveillance hooked up. He needs to get more advanced cameras. He should just throw his iPhone there. Does neighbor Nate even live there anymore? Did he move? Oh, he must have moved out because he's probably an MLMer too. You know when I'm swaying? You catch what I'm swaying, people? Comment below what you think so far. Yeah, so anyway, my immediate thought was of like The Conjuring or, I don't know, just any old school horror movie, how the foreshadowing of a new owner really means new MLMers to promote and milk this case some more by saying they're talking to Shanann's spirit and she's revealing the truth about how hauntings of the Watts house. The hauntings of the Watts house. Yeah, saw that coming. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But in my spirit, that's what I feel they're doing. They're just moving another group of MLMers into the home to do paranormal activity in the Watts house. What really happened in the Watts murders? With our expert team of ghost hunters and ghost box readers, we finally have the truth. Was Nicole Kessinger there? Did she help Chris Watts? Did Chris Watts really murder his wife, his pregnant wife and 2 daughters? Side-eye. Amityville horror, yep. That's what I saw when I first heard it. I was like, they're gonna milk the ish out of this new owner, and it's gonna be all Amityville horror style content getting shoved down our throats. Comment below if you think that sounds like something that would go down. I mean, you know, it's how many years later, 4 years later, and people are still bleeding this case dry. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all are the ones always asking me to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I feel like it's just a money machine. None of it makes sense, and I almost feel like it's a psy-op. Yeah, propaganda. You've heard of it. It's just too many coincidences with the doppelgangers. If you haven't checked out our Nicole Kessinger caught in North Carolina and coming off the plane by Shanann Watts on her Facebook Live series, check that out. Nikki was caught twice, or her clone, or her doppelganger anyway, with Chris Watts in North Carolina by Shanann. And there's also a Tammy Lee doppelganger that got caught out there in North Carolina. Check out our series, guys. But in the meantime and in between time, I just see this as, the next level. They're going to do the whole paranormal thing. And the funniest part about it is, I click on YouTube after I already said this and made this video, and what did I done see? I done saw the haunting of the Watts house, and I was like, oh no, they didn't. Y'all are so predictable. It's such a
Yawn.
Too bad the red checks, aka the bloody money checks, weren't nicer to me, because I could have written scripts for them to really make some money off of. See how you burn bridges? I mean, I'm always down to collaborate on projects, and, I'm a creative, so I can write, paint, make videos, edit. I'm a whole production company. So, that was a bad bridge to burn, I guess. But too much shadiness, too many shady shenanigans with that family. Anyway, yeah, leave your thoughts below. Do you think this is all propaganda? Do you think that it's just a coincidence that I thought, my first very thought was that that's a prop house? They use it for people to make content. MLMers make content. And now the next people moving in are going to be doing how it's haunted and get to the truth of the case. And then I see a video on that. Lord have mercy. So my prediction is that it would be like an Amityville horror type story. And they'll have, the police come in and talk about the lights going on and off. When meanwhile, it's just this MLM multi-level marketing group doing like real true crime reality time. Lord have mercy with the Watts case. It definitely is a circus. That is for sure. Especially when so many commenters said they saw Cece on a Disney show. That was like the icing on the cake for me. Like the Gabby Petito story. She was also in the Sandy Hook incident. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I don't know. That's what the commenters say. I'm just repeating what y'all say. Anyway, leave your comments below. And I'll be back soon with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Be back soon.